guys, my name is Danielle. You can call me Dani and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you 10 amazing products for under $10. Now some of these products are absolutely amazing staples in my normal day-to-day makeup routine, and some of them are just super random collective ones. So like there's multiple products of this item, but they all are on the same price range. I know it sounds a little difficult, but I'll explain more as we go along. So let's go ahead and get started. Now the very first thing I wanted to show you is this. This is the LA Colors eyeshadow palette. This is in Smoky. This is the blue one. If you guys remember my video of doing a full face of Dollar Tree makeup, this was the eyeshadow palette that I used. And this is actually an amazing eyeshadow palette. I have still used it since, and the colors are so pigmented and they blend very easily and very beautifully together. There is some fallout, so I recommend either putting some bake under your eyes or doing your eyeshadow before you put your foundation on. But other than that, it's really amazing. There's 12 colors. They're all beautifully, and they all range like from different tones and stuff. And it's only $1 when you find it at the Dollar Tree. Only $1 for this thing. It's amazing and I highly recommend it if you're able to find it. I definitely want to try finding some more of like different shades. Right now, so far, all I can find is other ones that are more like neutral. And as you guys know, I'm not much of the big neutral fan, but if I find more of these, like if there's like a purple version of this, ooh, that'd be so cool. But I definitely really like this, and I definitely highly recommend it because you get 12 shades for $1, guys. That's literally less than 10 cents per shade. Mind blown. Next is the e.l.f. Cosmetics. This is the 16-hour Camel Concealer. This has been a very big staple in my life so far. And as you can see, it looks like this one. There has been many good things heard about this, and I am one of the ones that really do enjoy this concealer. It is one of my absolute favorites right now, and it's, I don't know, it's like really great. It's full coverage. It's very lightweight. It does dry very fast, so you would definitely have to set it more quickly than others, but for the price of $6, it is absolutely amazing. I will admit, I might like it a little more than my Makeup Revolution concealer, and I know, shocker, but it's because this one is a lot more full coverage and it blends very well, but you do have to set it very fast. Next is the Makeup Revolution London Reloaded Palettes. I say the palettes because they have a bunch of these, and they are super beautiful. This is one of my favorite ones, so I'm definitely going to show you this one. This one is in Visionary. It is a very purpley palette, and I love it. Each palette comes with 15 shades, and this one, I don't know, this one is the one that just appealed to me more. It's very beautiful. There's a lot of variety purpley tones in it, which I love. I do have some other ones by this one, but I wanted to show you this one. Each palette retails for $7, and sometimes they have some great deals, like you buy 2 get 1 free or something like that. So it's really awesome. And I highly recommend these palettes because they're very pigmented, very beautiful. They are just a little more harder to blend out, but they're still very beautiful and just very pigmented in color, which I love. You guys love it. Very beautiful. And of course, the palettes are very different ranged. Like for instance, this one is the one I wanted to show you because it's more purpley and it's more of a like a bold palette, which I love. They do have some more neutral palettes, which aren't really my type, but they do have other sort of different out of the box palettes, and I think those are really awesome. So I definitely recommend these palettes because they are really beautiful and very nice. Next is the Maybelline Brow Drama. I tried this out for the first time a long time ago on my channel. It was with a full face of Ulta clearance, and I got these, and I have been in love with it ever since. I have always bought them wherever I could find them, and honestly, I don't know, they're still a very big staple in my makeup routine, and it's just so great and amazing. Some of them have different bristles. So for instance, this one has like a weird ball tip bristle, while some other ones just have a normal regular spoolie bristle. But I think it just depends on like which one you get. So some of them are like the older ones, some of them are the newer ones. So, but the product itself, like the formula, is still the same and it's very pigmented and beautiful. So I think no matter which one you get, it's still amazing. And these sell for $7.99 and they last a while. I have a bunch of backups of these, so these ones are definitely like a huge staple in my makeup routine, so I definitely recommend it for you guys. Next is another e.l.f. product. This is the e.l.f. HD setting powder and it looks like this. There's two different types of powders. There's the loose powder, which is the one that I highly recommend, and then there's another one which is a pressed powder. I personally enjoy the loose powder a lot more. I feel like it sets the face a lot better, so I definitely recommend the loose powder instead of the compacted powder. And this retails for $6 and it's very nice on the skin. It makes your skin feel nice and smooth. It sets the face nicely. I do admit sometimes it does add a little bit of a white cast to it if you use a flash, so I recommend using a very light hand with it. But other than that, it's still very beautiful. It sets the face really nicely and it makes it feel a little more like smooth and collected, if that makes any sense. Next is this Morphe High Impact Highlighter. This is the mini version. You usually can find this at Ulta at their little grab and go stands. This one is in the shade Spark. I love this highlighter. This is probably like one of my top favorite highlighters ever. And the formula is just so beautiful. It's very creamy and the highlighter itself is very pigmented itself and it's just very beautiful. I feel like for someone who has like a medium to deep skin tone like me, it would look beautiful on you. So that's why I really enjoy this one and I keep it at my desk because it's a high staple in my makeup routine. And whenever people ask, I'm like, oh, it's just, you know, it's that Morphe highlighter, just that little mini one, you know. It's amazing. And I definitely recommend this one because it's mini and highlighters usually last a very, very long time. So even this mini one will last you a long time. And the mini one retails for $8. It does seem like kind of like a high price, especially for how small the package is, but you do get 3 grams of product in here and it lasts a very long time. So I think it actually sort of balances out and makes it, you know, good. So I definitely recommend it because it's very beautiful and very creamy, and of course it lasts for a long time. Next is another Maybelline product. This is the Maybelline Total Temptation Brow Definer, and this was also a product that I used a long time ago in a Ulta clearance full face thing. And I actually ended up really loving these and I bought up all the rest of them that they had at that Ulta, and then I buy all the ones that I can find at like Walmart or Target or whatever, because this is actually a really good brow product. I wouldn't say it's a dupe, but it's definitely a way cheaper option than like the Anastasia brow or then what other brow ones, or the Benefit brows. Those ones are pretty expensive, but these, I think this one works just as good as those ones and basically half the price, because this one retails for only $7.99 and it does last you a while. So I really love that one, and put these two together is like a great duo team together. So if you're definitely looking for like a cheaper option of that, I highly recommend using those because it's very beautiful and pigmented. The tips of them are pretty thick, I will admit that, but you can always clean it up. That's probably the only downside to it, is that the thick tip kind of makes it a little harder to do like the thin brows, but other than that, it works really well. Next is an LA Girl blush. This is the Just Blushing in the shade Just Playing. This is a very beautiful monotone blush. I love this for like an everyday type wear and just for like a natural look type of blush. It's $5.99, so it's like around $6. You get 7 grams of product in here, which is actually a lot to me. It does last you a while, and because it's very pigmented, you don't have to use a lot of product in it. So I think it's very, like, it's definitely worth its price point, and you know, it's just overall amazing. And for less than $10, guys, literally amazing. Okay, the next thing is a lipstick, and just like the Makeup Revolution palettes, I highly recommend the Sephora collection hashtag lip stories. These ones are my absolute favorite lipsticks right now. They're very creamy and very pigmented, and I just love all the different colors that they have. I definitely recommend getting them because they always have different sales going on too. So sometimes you can find them for like $4 or $5, which is a great price, but usually they retail for $9, so it's really close to that $10 mark. But hey, for a lipstick, it's really great. It's really pigmented, very beautiful, and they have such a wide variety range of them, and I don't know, I really enjoy them. I really highly recommend them to you. And the last thing is another e.l.f. product. This is the e.l.f. Duo Blush and Bronzer. This one is my absolute favorite. This one is St. Lucia. As you can see, she is very much well loved. I like using both of them as contours instead of instead of using this one as just the blush. I like to dip in both of them, but of course you guys can see this one is my absolute favorite for contour, and that's what I love using this one for. It's more of a contour than a blush and contour duo, but it's all up to you guys obviously and how you like them. They have different shades of them. I just would say this one is my absolute favorite for my skin tone, but and overall this is definitely good if you want more of like a minimalistic sort of makeup collection, because it comes with a blush and a bronzer. So they have different shades and all that, which is really amazing, and it lasts you for a very long time. The pigment is very amazing, so a little goes a long way. So I definitely recommend that too, and it only costs $6. So yeah, those are all of the 10 products that I highly recommend to you to try out, especially for such a cheap price. And all of these are under $10. You can find them at a lot of places. They're more of the drugstore type products. I think the only thing you can't really find are the Sephora ones, the Sephora collection lipstick. That one you can only find at Sephora, obviously. But other than that, most of these you can find these at most retail shops. And of course, some prices do fluctuate depending where they are, but in like more reality, they're all gonna be less than $10 for the product. And I highly recommend trying them, especially like the eyeshadow palette from LA Colors at Dollar Tree, and of course like the brow products from Maybelline. So overall, I definitely recommend you guys to try out some of these products, if not all, if you can. And yeah, honestly, good products, 10 out of 10. 10 products under $10, lots of 10s going around. But yeah guys, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys maybe saw something that you liked. If you did, make sure to leave a comment down below and let me know. Also, if you have your own recommendations on a product that you really enjoy that's like $10 or less, definitely leave that down below as well, and I'll check it out, or maybe it'll help others as well. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up down below so I know. And if you're not already, subscribe to my channel. I post every Friday. And don't forget to leave that comment down below. Alright guys? Alright guys, I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next Friday.